Hey folks, Gary Mason with Legends of the Outdoors. On this week's episode, we headed over to Lake Isom near Reelfoot Lake to hunt with John Board on John Board Farms. Now John's Farms has been in the family for many years and has become one of the prime locations for waterfowl hunting on private ground here in Northwest Tennessee. So let's check the action out at John Board Farms, Lake Isom near Reelfoot Lake.
You tirelessly keep going on, work your fingers to the bone, spend way too much time in the field and away from home. You can be sure we know what all your hard work is for. So now we honor you as legends, legends of the outdoors. Yeah, we honor you as legends, legends of the outdoors.
Waterfowl hunting before, but it's very important that we have a little safety talk this morning to make sure that everybody shoots your lanes. Don't shoot to the side either way, shoot what's in front of you. Jason's gonna call the shots from down on that end, or I'll call them from down on this end. If it gets, you'll see a pipe out there in the field, kind of to the right just a little bit, straight in front of you. And if we get anything inside that pipe, whether it's flying or whether it's landing, we're gonna try to shoot it. Kill it! Well, I tell you what, it's an absolute gorgeous morning this morning. We've already seen a lot of ducks, a lot of snow geese, and we're just waiting to get some in. But behind me, you can see the spread. You can see the mojo mallards and the mallard machines and stuff. So we've got some in the air here somewhere. Well, those didn't come in, but you can't get them all. It's a big, nice flock of ducks. Just come straight over the blind, but they come off the refuge here, so we'll see what happens. Hey folks, welcome back to this segment of Legends of the Outdoors. And we're sitting here with John Board of Board Farms near Reelfoot Lake, right off of Lake Isom. And John, we've had a great duck hunt this morning. You've set up a wonderful place here, and I know this place has been in your family for many years, many generations. Tell us a little bit about the history of this farm and how y'all started duck hunting here.
Well, we started guiding years ago down here. My dad did, and used to. Lake Isom held a lot of geese. So basically, this was called a goose pit. But over the years, you know, the flyways has changed. So we've kind of changed to set it up to where we got more of a duck operation now. And fortunately, the ducks have filled in on Lake Isom, and Lake Isom was established in the mid-1930s, and so it's holding a lot of birds. And this year we're very fortunate for December to be holding as many birds as we are this early. The cold front's pushing in from the north have really helped us out. But my granddad bought this farm after he got back and started managing the farm. He was a WashU graduate and came back home from St. Louis and started managing the farm, and actually got this farm for the for the taxes back then, if you believe it, for that. So, so very proud of him, and we're just carrying on the tradition of hunting here and bringing fine people in.
Well, you guys certainly have created a wonderful hunting spot here in Northwest Tennessee, and you know, we've had a mixed bag of mallards and a few pintails, some teal, some wood ducks, and I think a gadwall or two. So we've had a real mixed bag this morning. We're on the opening day of the Tennessee duck season, the second segment of duck season here, and you know, you're right. I mean, we've seen a lot of birds, especially over on Lake Isom that's in front of us. And we've seen a lot of birds that are moving, seen some eagles, seen some pelicans, and some speckled belly geese, and so we've had a great morning.
But over the years here, we've hosted, several corporations. People from the Grand Ole Opry's hunted here on this farm, so it's got a lot of rich history. So we're just trying to keep the tradition going and keeping good people down here. Like we got Mr. Milam sitting here from 80 Below, and we've got our Mr. Game or Chamberlain Game Totes here with us, and very proud to have the guests we've got here today. Biltong's beef jerky's on the other end of the pit, and so we're very, and everybody here's had a good time this morning, and that's what we want to do, is just make sure that all our guests have a good time and have a good shoot. And that's one reason I can't stop, looking out. You get in the habit of looking out all the time because you don't want somebody to miss an opportunity. But we've been very blessed today.
Well, we certainly have, and we appreciate you having us. And I know we've got one more day of hunting here in the morning, but folks, if you ever get a chance to come over here to Board Farms and duck hunt with John and with his guides, Jason Brewer, and the guys that have done a fabulous job cooking chili and cooking breakfast for us.
Had a big breakfast. We had that bowl of chili cost us a good look at some mallards, but we got
I want to tell you, I don't know if I could have passed up that bowl of chili for a mallard or not.
We had a lot of
I was trying to.
We had a lot of mallards in the hole, and a lot of people was eating chili, so it's good chili. But that chili saved some mallards' life today. So,
well,
that's
maybe we'll get another opportunity at those birds, and we're going to get back to hunting. And folks, tune back in with us in just a few minutes after these messages, and we'll be right back with Legends of Outdoors TV.
One shot wonder. Woo!
All right, so SJ, you've got the Biltong Depot jerky.
Yes, sir.
And you're fixing to cut some off for these guys. They've never tried it before.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of reaction you get.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Slice. We slice it against the grain.
Oh man, that's good. Delicious. Almost like steak on the
It looks
stick.
like a real steak.
Steak.
That's good. Best I ever had. That's steak jerky.
Thank you, sir.
Woo! Man.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
How can the folks?
Yeah.
Pull it off.
The thinner you slice it, the less chewy it is.
You need to.
That's good.
So cut it against the grain.
That's awesome, man.
Laddie down there had himself a big chunk cut off it off the side.
Well,
You come in this country how many years ago and started this?
About 10 years ago, started making this, and
Wow.
it took us that long for it to finally.
so your company now is owned by Jack's Links.
Yes, so about 2 years ago, Jack Link's got they started noticing us and what we do, making this product here in America. It was a difficult process to make this product here under the USDA. So we finally got to the point where we got approval, USDA approval. So partnered up with Jack Links, very blessed family-owned company, Jack Links, and so we just started building it, partnered up with them. You can see we endorsed fully by Jack Links on this package over here. So now, world's our oyster.
There you go. Well, you also have products in Bass Pro Shops.
We have one of our brands, one of the Jack Links brands, Wild River Jerky. We do have a air-dried steak under that brand name in Bass Pro Shops.
Folks, check them out at biltongdepot.com.
Well, that's good.
I appreciate it, gentlemen. Well,
To me, that right there is.
I wish y'all had a package.
That would have been a good take. Right on, baby.
Hey, good morning, folks. We're here on day 2 of the John Board hunt near Bison County in northwest Tennessee, close to Reelfoot Lake. Yesterday was a bang-up day here, and we're expecting some of the same. We've got skim ice this morning, but they've turned the pumps on, so we've got a good hole that's open all out in front of us, and we're just waiting on the ducks. So it's shooting time now. Stick around. We'll see how it all turns out. Kill him right on the blind. Kill him. Hey folks, welcome back to this segment of Legends Outdoors TV. I'm sitting here with a good friend of mine from South Georgia, Craig Chambless. So tell us a little bit about how you come up with the idea to make this product, Craig.
Well, me and a group of men were going to Canada for about 15 years in a row before COVID, and we needed a way to get all our birds back to the vehicle. And so I got on the internet and started researching to find out what we needed to do to be able to do so. And I found out they've been making a tote similar to this for over 100 years in South America, and that's where I got the idea from. Now this particular tote here is new for 2024. The original was a solid strap, 1.5 inch wide English bridle strap with solid brass D-rings. Well, I had feedback from a lot of young folks across America that hunt in flooded timber, and they wanted me to come up with this design with a connector in the middle. So I did for 2024. This particular tote this year made Ducks Unlimited magazine for New Gear for 2024. So we were honored to get in DU for that.
So Craig, tell the folks out there in TV land how they can get your product, website and telephone number.
All you got to do is go to chamblessgametotes.com or call me, Craig Chambless, at 229-328-6790.
Great, and we'll post that on the end of our show of this episode. And John, man, it's a great looking product, don't you think?
No, it's a great product, and as somebody that runs a guide service, we really enjoy products like this. They help us maintain our birds throughout the day and back them out of the field.
Speaking of your guide service, tell the folks how they can get a hold of John Board Farms real quick as well.
We're on the web at boardfarms.com. Just look us up and read all about our history in Lake Isom and come out and join us for a great duck hunt.
Folks, we'll be right back after these messages. Glad that you're here. Hey folks, I'm Gary Mason with Legends of the Outdoors. You know I'm an avid waterfowl hunter. I may be hunting today in Obion County, Tennessee. Next week I may be in Kansas or South Dakota. The temperature changes almost everywhere I go, from 60-degree duck hunting to below zero. And I use 80 Below sporting oil. This lubricant helps to keep my guns clean and helps to keep them lubricated and working. No matter what temperature I'm hunting in, I can depend on 80 Below. Got to get some of this if you're going to duck hunt. I don't go without 80 Below.
Hey Jeff, good to be hunting with you this morning. Can you tell me a little bit about this product you got right here?
Yeah, we call it 80 Below, John, and we developed it because really in cold weather, there's not really a good lubricant that we found in Canada and places like that you can go and just use it just like a rim oil or any other oil, oil your gun up and just get ready to shoot, because it will perform in very, very cold weather. This is a grease form that we use on choke tubes, and over and under people really like this a lot because you put it on your hinge plates and stuff like that, and then use it also for your choke tubes. But a real pliable grease that will actually penetrate and get into about any bearing or any little orifice that you need to get your grease into.
That sounds great. What about your can there?
Well, my can's just the aerosol can that it's our flagship. We sell more of it. We do anything else, but a lubricant that you could use on your gun just to overspray on all your action, your gas guns. It's really good to use on your gas ports and stuff like that to keep it working freely. Also cleans amazingly well. Cleans, lubricates, penetrates, and protects just about anything.
I'll tell you what, we're going to add all three products to the blind. Glad to have you here.
We're here on the Board Farms hunting with John Board and his guide Jason Brewer. I want to tell you a little bit about this young man. He's been coming to my house since he was about 12 years old. We've duck hunted, we've pheasant hunted in South Dakota, we've fished together, and I'm very proud of this young man. He's become one of the best guides in the Northwest Tennessee area. I'll put him up against anybody when there's a duck or a goose in the air when he blows them calls. But Jason, man, good to be here with you, and thanks for inviting us to come over and share this adventure with you and John.
Man, I'm glad y'all were able to come. It's been a blessing. We've had a really good last couple of days. Glad y'all got to see the place. It's what dreams are made of.
Oh, absolutely. You know, very, very excited to get to hunt here with you and John and with all the other guys, and to get to bring groups in and hunt. You know, I get to go to a lot of great places, and I'll tell you, this is one of the finest I've seen so far. So congratulations to all of you guys and all of John's help on setting the table for these ducks. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful place.
For sure, John has put an absolute enormous amount of work in this place, and it's based on what we've been doing. You know, you can tell. It shows. You know, you work hard and you reap the rewards.
Yeah, well, you know, Northwest Tennessee has got some beautiful places. We just got through hunting with G2G down here in O'Bine for the first opener of Tennessee, and then we get to come up here for the second opener. So, you know, the guys that hunts with me, travels with me a lot, especially Jeff Milam with 80 Below,
Sure.
and Craig Chambless with Chambless Game Calls, Game Totes, and some of the other guys that get to hunt with me some. This has just been a real unique experience, and really a rare chance for us to get to share time at a really beautiful location.
We are certainly glad you made it.
Well, we are too. Folks, come on back after these messages as we bring you more Legends of the Outdoors and hunting with Board Guide Service at John Board's farm. Hey folks, welcome back to this edition of Legends of the Outdoors. You know, it's great to hunt with John Board on John Board Farms along with his guide Jason Brewer. My buddies Sandy Brady with Migra Ammunition, Craig Chambless with Chambless Game Totes, and Jeff Milam with 80 Below Sporting Oil. Always great to get to share time with these guys in the blind. We make a lot of memories and share a lot of stories from past hunts. So stick around as we come back after these messages from Legends of the Outdoors TV. Hey folks, welcome to this edition of Legends of the Outdoors. And I tell you, I'm standing here with a couple of great friends of mine, Sandy Brady from Migra Ammunition, Jeff Milam, and down the other side of Jeff is Chase Hartley's Chases from Wise Eye Trail Cameras. And I tell you, we're here at John Board Farms in O'Bine County, Tennessee, not far from Reelfoot Lake. And Sandy, we're standing right here close to Lake Ison National Wildlife Refuge. We've got some ducks and geese.
Man, thousands, just thousands. The geese, the ducks, and snow cover. And this place is unbelievable as far as just all the waterfowl that we're seeing right here. And the blind, not too bad either.
No, this is a great blind chase. We don't normally see much of this kind of snow here in Tennessee.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah. You know, Jeff and I hunt all over the place, and we've been to Kansas this year. We've been to western Missouri. We've been to northern Missouri, and of course, coming back here is just like coming home, ain't it, Jeff?
It's the best weather we had in a long time.
I tell you what, it sure makes that 80 Below Sporting Oil handy, don't it?
We love this kind of weather in the oil business, you know.
Well,
in
we
the
do.
shell business too. We're doing some shooting too. So
Yeah,
it's not
that's
just-
right. Well, you know, Katie's already got to retrieve her first ever goose this morning. She's got a speckle belly.
Yeah,
The
what a
guys-
pleasure to see that.
Yeah, the guys did a really good job with that Migra Ammunition and bringing that speckle belly goose down, and so we'll get to eat him.
Yes, sir.
That's good eating.
Yeah, ribeye in the sky.
Ooh, boy, what you talking about? So, folks, stick around. We're going to have more duck hunting right here on Board Farms, O'Bine County, Northwest Tennessee. We'll see you back here in a few minutes after these messages. Y'all stick around. Hey, folks, welcome to this segment of Legends of the Outdoors, and I've got Sandy Brady with me, and this guy, he is a Migra expert when it comes to Migra shot shells. And Sandy, welcome to the show this morning.
Gary, thank you for having me, man. Having fun out here.
Well, we're on a great duck hunt here in West Tennessee, Northwest Tennessee, close to Reelfoot Lake, hunting John Board Farms, and isn't this a beautiful place?
Never been in a duck blind like this ever. And what a great guy he is.
Hey folks, we got up this morning, we got out here, pulled up at the pit, and millions of snow geese. I'm gonna say millions because I can't count.
Well, I was going to say more like hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
Millions is sounds better.
Yeah, they just come right over us, and the light of the four-wheeler was shining, you know, and you could just see the underbellies of those beautiful birds as they come over. They couldn't have been 50 yards high
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
when they got up out of the corn. But anyway, I wanted to talk to Sandy for just a minute about Migra ammunition, because Sandy, you've been shooting this ammunition for several years now, and tell us a little bit about the product.
So Migra was started back in 2019 in Charleston, South Carolina, in a garage, and it has grown exponentially over the last 6 years, and it has fast pace become one of the hottest waterfowl shells on the market today. And there is all kinds of different blends. They have a proprietary stacked load that they have patented, and it has taken the waterfowl industry by storm. They got 28 gauge, they got 20, they got 12. They got it all, and they got a lot of really cool things in the works.
Well, I'll tell you what, I shot the 28 gauge loads yesterday, and I was blown away. My Mossberg 28 gauge was just performed flawless with. Now, don't get me wrong, I still miss every once in a while, no matter what gauge I shoot, but those 28 gauge loads was fabulous.
I was standing right beside you, and I saw you take down several mallards at 35 yards with that thing, just stone cold them. And I was shooting the 20 yesterday, and did the same thing. And like I said, you know, us duck hunters, we don't mind spending the money to do what we want. Great thing is the Migra shells, they're not any more expensive, but they sure pack a punch.
You'd have thought they were down in the pity.
I'm here with Cole Liggins. Cole is with Wise Eye Trail Cameras, and you know, Cole, Alex Rutledge hooked me up with you guys, and we're really proud to be a part of your company and what you're doing. But I want you to tell the folks a little bit about the Wise Eye Trail Cameras, because you guys are building a great trail camera, and you've got some unique features as well.
Well, this is the Wise Eye DC2. The DC2 is our flagship model starting the year of 2023. What we are planning to do with it is deploy it onto these duck ponds out here. They also work the same in the woods. What we're planning to do is set them up in these duck ponds and watch the ducks' behavior through the night, through the day. If they're feeding at night, the Wise Eye will catch them coming in here, just staying in here. So we're planning on using these for conservation with ducks and deer and turkeys. They are deployed globally. We have cameras in, I think, 16 countries. And so far it's going pretty good. We've got some great videos of some pintail in South Texas, along with some geese down there as well. But yeah, we're excited to put some more cameras out on these duck ponds and see what's going on.
There you go. Well, you've got video and photo capabilities.
Correct. There's photo and video. You can film up to 5 minutes using the action shot. So if a group of ducks come in your decoys, you can always hit the action shot button. That will sit there and film all those ducks while you shoot them. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty neat feature. It had a lot into it. But you can also run these cameras on picture plus video, along with just picture and video, up to 15 seconds of 1080p. And we will always make sure that you are a satisfied customer no matter what.
Folks, welcome back to Legends Outdoors. I'm sitting here with Jeff Milam. You guys have seen Jeff on our show many, many times, as he's not only my best friend, but he travels with me a lot of places and helps out with the show. But Jeff has got the 80 Below product, which I know you're all familiar with now. But Jeff, you come out with a brand new can of an 80 Below product. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, sir. It's a product we thought we needed to really influence maybe the military side, and the small convenient side of this can, size of this can, enables you to just put it in your gun bag or stick it in your pocket, whatever you want to do. It's the same product actually as the 80 Below, original 80 Below, with maybe a little bit more cleanability. but it's you can see
Spray
it's
top.
a small spray top aerosol can. Doesn't hurt any kind of a Cerakote. It's really, really good in the heat. A lot of people say, well, your stuff's good in the cold, but how is it in the heat? It is excellent. I really don't know of anything that would get any higher as far as heat goes, or the cold weather either. But it's really a fantastic product that if you ever try it, you'll think, my gosh, I gotta have some of that. We've used it on several guns here, Gary. You can kind of explain what it's done for some of them.
You know, we've had snow here and ice the last few days, and we've used the 80 below products here on our Mossberg firearms and the shotguns that everybody's shooting in the blind, and it's just the performance of this sporting oil has just always amazed me ever since I started using it 5 years ago. But thanks for coming out with great products, folks. If your store is not carrying 80 below, look them up on the internet. Where can they find your website, Jeff?
It's 80belowoil.com. You may not see this brand new can. We just come out with it. It may not be on there yet, but just give me a call and we'll get you fixed up with it.
Okay. Thank you, Jeff. All right, guys. Hey, we're down here in the bottom in the kitchen portion of John Board's Farms duck pit. And John, what are you guys cooking up for us this morning?
I got Mr. Tom here from Bullborn. He's got a Bison ranch out in Middle Tennessee. Tom, tell us about your product here. It's awful tasty coming off the grill.
Yeah, so we've got the largest bison ranch in the southeast, about 45 minutes south of Nashville. We just take pride in raising a quality product and give you a culinary experience. We got everything from breakfast sausage here in the duck blind to tomahawk ribeyes, 3 pounds, and everything in between. And we're just glad that Mr. John Board here to have us out to the pit to have a chance to
Now, when you're talking about
ducks.
when you're talking about the product that you've got, this is a specialized product that comes from not from beef but from buffalo, correct?
Yes. We've got about 150 head of them we raise right here in Tennessee. And
Well, folks, I know you can hear it sizzling, and I can tell you that this is some of the best breakfast sausage that I have ever eaten. We had it in the blind yesterday, didn't we, John?
yes, sir.
It's a delicacy to have in the blind. We enjoy having it. We enjoy having Mr. Tom Clendon in here share his product with us and his adventure raising bison. And I look forward to having him back many more times in the future.
If you've enjoyed this episode of Legends of the Outdoors, you know one of my true passions is waterfowl hunting. And to get to go share 3 or 4 days like we did during this film with John Board and John Board Farms has been a true dream for me. I hope that you'll get a chance to go hunt with John and Jason Brewer and all the folks at John Board Farms. We had a great time, made a lot of memories, and one of the best parts was the food that John and his guys cooked up for us each and every day that we were there. We hope to get an invite back for next year, but until then, God bless and good waterfowl hunting. We'll see you next show at Legends of the Outdoors.